And Mom Knows Treasures. My name's Yvonne, and I sell on eBay, Posh, and Mercari. So I am going to go over the sales that I had, most of the sales on eBay from November 3rd through the 10th. And let's start with I sold this Department 56 um, ornament. I took a best offer on that. I had it listed for a few months and it sold. So for a best offer of 18. I sold these jeans. I believe I sold those for full price. I had them listed since April 16th. And so they took about 6 months to sell. I had this Eddie Bauer vintage from the 80s Nordic moose Christmas sweater. It was listed for a long time. I purchased this at a um, yard sale that had a bunch of vintage clothes. You can tell this is vintage because on the tag it'll tell you the year on Eddie Bauer. So this one was from 1989, and I took a best offer for $30 on that, and it cost me $1. And I sold this finally. I took a best offer of $18, and it was this cute gorilla, but it just took a long, long time to sell. And it finally sold. I had that listed for about a year. I relisted it in June, and it sold in November. It took over a year. I sold this awesome record. I had that listed since June 28th. David Ebo was the singer that took over for Teddy Pendergrass in the Blue Notes, and he left that group and started his career as a solo artist and had this hit. He did Always and Forever. We usually hear it with Heat Wave, but this was a really good record. He has a lovely voice, and it sold for full asking price of 2203, and that took June about 5 months to sell. I sold this awesome Stevie Nicks on a best offer of $18 plus shipping, and this record was a 12-inch single. It wasn't an album, and it sold for $18 plus $4.25 shipping. I sold this the Guess Who, the greatest of the Guess Who. It was in excellent condition. I listened to it completely, and they had a bunch of great songs on that. And I sold this Kenny Rogers. That was on a best offer. Can't really tell you what it sold for, but let me see. Kenny Rogers. That sold for $14. Then I sold this Jackie Moore record for $13.01. That was the full price I was asking for it. It went for full price and $4.25 shipping. I had that listed since August. I sold this Pebbles Girlfriend, a 12-inch single from 1987, and that sold for $12 plus shipping. And I had that listed for about 6 months. And next, I sold this brooch. This brooch went on a best offer for $11 plus shipping, which was fantastic because they don't go for a lot, brooches, especially if they're unmarked. This was unmarked. It was used. It was shiny, but it did have some fading to it, and I still got positive feedback, so I was very happy about that. But like I said last time, right now is the perfect time to sell jewelry. A lot of people are buying jewelry. Next item I sold, I listed this grouping in August. I had purchased that I Love Lucy Funko Pop without the box in a lot. And then I had purchased these magnets for $10 on Poshmark. I bundled a bunch of stuff together. She had stuff for $10 and $5 and stuff like that. And I had tried to sell the magnets separately, but they wouldn't sell. I had them for $5 and I never sold one. So I decided to lot this Lucy and the magnets together. And they sold in about 6 months for $48.50, which was awesome. Then I sold this, which was a banger. I was very pleased with this Fantasia Walt Disney album. It had 3 records in the set, and I washed them. They look kind of dusty, but I did wash them. I played them. I took nice pictures of all the beautiful artwork in there, and I re-sleeved them. I put them in brand new plastic sleeves, and I also put them in a different case, and they sold for full asking price plus $4.25 shipping. These were an awesome sale. It was gold tone forks, and these are new in the plastic. I purchased 6 of them at a flea market for 50 cents each, and I lotted 2 forks and 2 spoons, and then 4 forks and 4 spoons, and these sold for full asking price. So that was awesome. That was a big sale for me. This was awesome. Christmas is coming. Everybody, please list everything that you have Christmas. They do sell. These came in a goodie bag from my thrift store. They make up bags with all kinds of stuff in it. It could be Halloween related. It could be kitchen related. Sometimes they have kids stuff mixed with utensils. Sometimes they have crystal, but they just bag it up and staple it together. And in a bag of all kinds of ornaments, there was these 2 porcelain ornaments, vintage Peanuts, Snoopy characters, and I couldn't believe it. I listed them at 12, and at 12:20 they were sold. So I listed them November 10th at 12:07. By 12:20 they were sold for full asking price, $45.
Wow.
I could have probably sold them for more, but I did do my research, and they regularly go for $15 to $20 each. My goal is to sell items, not hold on to them. I'm trying to get better at pricing correctly so that I don't sit on items too long. And so apparently the articulated one goes for more. It had only been sold once in the whole history, and that was sold for about $70. And the one on the train, this is the articulated one. And the one on the train is very common. They are made in Japan, and that sold for $35 in 20 minutes. On Poshmark, I sold this jacket for full asking price, $55. They paid shipping. That was a miracle. I couldn't believe it. And then I sold this cup that I had listed for a while, and that sold for $14. It was an awesome Beatles rubber sole coffee mug, and that sold for $14, full asking price. And you would think it would be more expensive, but the comps on this cup were not high at all. So I sold it for the price that was appropriate, $14 plus they paid shipping. So on Mercari, I sold Barbie dolls, and I sold them for $42, and they were listed for a while. There was 4 different Barbie dolls in that lot, and I had about $10 total for all 4. So they finally sold for $42. I started them higher, and then finally they sold when I sent out offers. And then I sold on Mercari this brooch. Um, I had it listed for 21. Somebody offered me $17 like the next day, and I took it. And that was a vintage white and gold multicolored rhinestone brooch. And right now, like I said, list your jewelry. And that is the conclusion of my video. I hope you guys liked it. Tell me what your favorite item was. Are you guys selling more now that we're in fourth quarter? I am. I was shocked. So I've been having good sales, thank goodness, and I just keep on listing every day. And thank you guys. Give me a like and subscribe, share out my video. I appreciate all your support. Leave me a comment below. Bye-bye.